Hello there and welcome at another old sketchbook tour video. It's quite an old sketchbook, but it's also a very special sketchbook because I use this sketchbook to get into art school. There are two sketchbooks I used to get into art school and this is one of them. It's also a really old sketchbook and I'm showing you old sketchbooks to show you that everyone has a beginning. So this is the start of the sketchbook. It's up to you. You can see when I bought it in 2013. I bought it on vacation in England. We were staying with some people we knew at Manchester. Here you see some stickers with some faces and some flowers. It's a bit of a weird page. Then you see two drawings mixed into one on top of each other. The first one is like in pencil and I don't remember what it's supposed to be, but the other one I drew with pen and it's a portrait of a woman. Then we have here a bus. It's an English bus, a red one. I copied it from a placemat. And I really like that one. Then here you have a drawing of a dog, the dog Leffe. It's the dog from the people where we stayed at in England, and I really like this sketch. He's a Labrador, a brown one, if I remember it correctly. Some hashtags I used from something. Some other quotes. Why the hell not? And then on the right, you see the beginning of me trying for the 100 Heads challenge. I never finished this try. Then some more quotes and a Converse All-Star logo. I really like All-Stars, I still wear them. Some testing, water-soluble oil things I got. And on the right, some hands, some doodles. Pokédex XI, it's a Pokemon I copied. I really liked watching Pokemon when I was younger, and I still buy the games for the Nintendo sometimes to play it. Once a Pokemon fan, always a Pokemon fan. Some more Pokemon. I don't. It's the one before Jigglypuff, I think. Some dandelions. And something I copied not today with some cat lying flat on the ground. Some more quotes, quick drawings. Stay patient and trust your journey. Good advice. Another portrait done with pen. Some more pen. And a figure sitting with a big head. Some still life drawing. Another portrait with some weird shapes. On the right here you see a drawing of a cat. It's not my drawing, it's from my little niece. And I think it's really special she drew in it. Another portrait. I quite like this portrait. And on the right some acrylic paint from a mushroom and some people sitting and lying. It's a bit all over the place, this one. A value study with pink, with underneath a pen drawing, but I really like the pink study. On the right some more faces from different angles. Somebody sitting with some flowers behind it. And on the right, another face. More faces and a fish. I copied them from the little sticker on the top. This is a scene from the Naruto anime. I really like watching Naruto. Somebody sitting, a model, some houses. I also copied from a sticker. Some random things. Lot of random things on these 2 pages. Some animals, some Pokemon, some people, some bit of a landscape, something, flowery things, crowns, donuts, animals, milk, faces, lots of different things. This is another face, drawing with the hand on the face. Here on the right, another face, and behind it a sketch. I really like this one of the face with the blue and green eye. It's quite lovely. On the right, a dragon from a book I have. I will show the book in the video so you can see. I copied them. This is again 2 pages with a lot of things happening, like a mouth, a house, eggs, a cat, a face, some abstract forms, lots of things happening. Another page with a lot of things happening. Flower, turtles. You see still a part of the house, a little bit of a landscape. Lots of things happening. Some wings from a fairy book I own. I copied them. A face, another face with a head. Some bird sketches. Angry birds, they all look a bit. And on the right, a portrait and some animals through it and flowers. A fox, a butterfly, and a bit of a thumbnail sketch of a landscape. Then you see here on the right 3 frogs. It's from the song We All Stand Together by Paul McCartney. And I quite really like that song. Some ideas to fill your sketchbook. I copied from some YouTube video, I think. And these are things you can do. And then a little landscape and some flowers. More ideas for your sketchbook. A person. I copied this one, I think. A portrait. Some ears. I think there are ears from my mom to see on the earring. And a girl in a ballet outfit. And some chocolate. This is from the movie Big Hero 6. Harry-O and Baymax. Quite enjoyed that movie. And then a little self-portrait with my name. These are some shells and a micron pen. I really like these shells. Aquarelle painting of mountains. This figure I copied from the internet with some model studies in the back. Another shell and some studies. This is a landscape. Looks a bit weird. This is Neji from Naruto. And behind it some more studies. Eyes of Sakura. A weird study. Tenten. And a sad looking face. Some more figure studies. Another frogs from We All Stand Together by Paul McCartney's video. Some more figure studies. This page is also a lot happening. Some dragons, some faces, a book, a lamp, a thumbnail sketch of a landscape, stairs, lots of things happening. This is the proportions of the human body, how much heads go into a full body. A page where also a lot of things happening. I see a bunny, I see some people, I see eyes, a lot of things happening. Also a lot of things happening. More eyes, some pencils, part of a deer, I think, a boat, a dog, lots of things happening. This is from Belle and the Beast. It's the Beast. An aquarelle study of Hans Zimmer, a portrait. I really enjoy his music. I also been to a concert of him once, where he performed with with all the people, his whole orchestra. A butterfly, some thumbnail studies of landscape, another eye, a self-portrait. This was on a vacation with my parents, and this was on a vacation with a friend of mine. These are some more portraits with aquarelle, studies with black and white. On this page also a lot of things are happening. It's a little self-portrait with my dog, some flowers. I think it's supposed to be Katniss Everdeen and Donald Duck. Another landscape, I think it's also supposed to be a scene from Naruto, but I never finished it. This is supposed to be something at the table, like breakfast, but I also never finished this one. This is also a scene from the Dalmatian movie, 101 Dalmatians, and I really liked the tree and how they drew them. Some more things, a lot of things, some mouths, loyal, brave, and true from the Mulan movie. A study from Dark Materials, I think the series is called. I don't know. But porters practicing some a person I copied from the internet, and a mouse and a cat from Fruit Basket, an anime. This is a master study from Vincent van Gogh, the sunflowers. I really enjoyed this one. Another scene from Naruto, a landscape. A bottle of wine, a pencil drawing. Another scene from Naruto. This one is quite obvious because it's the school they went through. It's the school where they went. I really like how I drew these trees back then. I'm not very good at trees, but I really do like this one. I have to go and practice them again. A landscape and an ear, a person. Some insects, a wasp with, I think, acrylic paint and pencil, some abstract forms. This is a fly with some abstract forms. A tiger, still alive, another little tiger and an eye. Yeah, I don't know about this one. It's a bit of a weird page, so let's skip it. Someone who's doing magic, I think. Bit of a witch sketch. And some thumbnail sketches for that one. A witch family. Some empty pages. I think there's something underneath, but I covered it up. Don't know what's underneath, but I never finished it. A girl with some flowers, and on the right, a Hufflepuff. You know when you know Harry Potter. It's from Harry Potter. I'm a Hufflepuff myself, so I think I'm a Hufflepuff, so I'm a self-chosen Hufflepuff. On the other side, the eye, trying to draw a bit of texture, letting go, but then in Dutch. And on the right, a portrait from the 100 Heads Challenge. Some more drawings, his dark materials, that's what it's called. And the air balloon from it. Some portrait, a bit of Naruto looking a bit weird. It's not how Naruto looks. Some flowers. The hair Hester from his dark materials. Lee Scorchby. That's the person previously. And here's some thumbnail sketches from his hot air balloon. And on the right, Hester the hair. And I really like this hair sketch. And then it's like a bit from Sia, but then they made it into Something for God, a song, and I really like the song. On the right, I really like the mouth. I think it's like, I don't know, from what kind of animal, maybe a fox or something. But I really like the tongue and the teeth. Some sketches. I think I see a bit of a snake, some plants, and lots of faces going through one another. On the right, a bit from Food Wars, the anime, but it's drawn a bit weird, but that's okay. A flower and a copied person. On the right, Selena Gomez with a bit of her song, Look at Her Now. An angel person with a face. On the right, some portraits starting of the year 2002. No, 2020. I have to say that right. Landscape drawing with pencil. On the right, some pen and some landscape things and an eye and a face. It's a bit weird. Some sketches I did for the slew contest where I made like an fire, bird, phoenix kind of thing with a story with it. I didn't win, but I really liked participating in the contest. Some faces somewhere inside a garden house. An abstract flowery thing with black and red. Don't know what that is. 1 point perspective. Somewhere inside a house. Some landscape thumbnail sketches. And on the right, a self-portrait. I do really like the self-portrait. It's one of my favorites so far. Maybe that's also because of the short hair. I don't know. Here, a wing, and through the wing you also see my self-portrait, and I think that's quite cool. And on the right, another self-portrait with short hair. And I also really like this one. So maybe it's just about the short hair. Don't know. Now it's long. Some acrylic paint, blue, red, and on the other side yellow. And on the acrylic paint I painted a portrait of a little girl, and I quite liked the little girl. Some more sketches of a house. I copied that from a cartoon book I own. Some lion, I think, of a jaguar on top of it. Practicing mouths and faces and different emotions with it. I copied those also from somewhere. Smiles. Some more mouths, some eyes, some sketching, some thumbnail sketching for Jack Frost. Never made anything out of it, but it's okay. Another page with a lot of things happening. A skull drawing I did. I did this one, this thumbnail, and I really like it. Some mouths, a bit of a castle, something from Pokemon, a cat, a witch, some clouds. And on the other side, some kimonos from women and men and how they look. On the right, a sad girl crying with a lot of blue pencil. Then there's a page with a lot of dragons from my dragon drawing book. More dragons from the same book, all copied. Then another dragon, also copied and colored in with Posca markers. Some composition studies, some random objects, like a bird, piece of cake, weird things, and Mrs. Potter art with some geese and some ducklings. Really cute. Really enjoy her art. It's quite sweet. On another page, a dog from my dog drawing book, and then you see a city, and I think it's also from Naruto. Quite a big Naruto fan, as you can see. Then on this page, a lot of also random things. A mermaid, a dog, a penguin, mermaid, something, some still life. And on the other page, a portrait of a girl of Instagram. Then some sketches, some thumbnail sketches from this movie, Raya the Dragon, I think it's called. I really enjoyed that movie. And on the right, a dog, and I drew it with my left hand, not with my right, because my right hand was hurting at the time, and I think it's okay. Some flowers, someone with one eye, also copied from the same book as I got dragon drawings from. Here you see 3 little children. The middle one is me. It's from a photo from when I was younger. We're all eating ice cream, and I quite enjoyed drawing this one. I remember. It was quite nostalgic. And on the left page, it's nothing. Then, on the other side, some manga, copied from a manga book. Some faces, some snail, a portrait, some still life random things, a bat. Yeah. And this is also from his Dark Materials. This is Lara with her person pet in her voice, something. I really enjoyed watching the series. I also quite enjoy the music, it's quite lovely. And these are all ideas and thumbnail sketches from the series, but I never did something with it. So, this was the sketchbook. I hope you enjoyed watching it and got some inspiration from it for yourself. And it's a quite special sketchbook, like I said in the beginning of this video. It's one of the sketchbooks I got into art school with, and this will be a special one. Hope to see you at the next sketchbook tour. Bye!